Hi everyone, Scott Burkhead with Most Placeable Candidate, down in the basement again with another job seeker special. This video is for people who are really struggling with sending in resumes for jobs they think they're a good fit for and no one ever responds. I put a question out on LinkedIn asking for volunteers for this video, and I got a response from a lady named Jennifer McPhee. Jennifer's story is instructive because she did that, and also because she's a freelance writer in the Toronto area who's writing an article on this topic. So hopefully before too long you'll see that article linked here on the webpage. But Jennifer contacted me. We went through the job ad that she applied for, looked at her resume and her cover letter, and what we found out was very instructive. And in fact, there are certain mistakes on there that I see so many job seekers making, and so hopefully this will be valuable for you. If you would like to have the documents that we look at here in the video later, there should be a button here on the web page. You can click that and request those, and those will be good examples for you as you do your work of job hunting. Here we go. Ready? So let's look first at Jennifer's job ad, the job ad that she sent in for me to take a look at. This is a job she actually applied to. We've taken the company name and the contact information off, but you'll see in here that this is a full-time job. They're looking for a writer editor. It's only a 3-month contract, so it's not actually an employment situation, but it's a 3-month contract. Reports to the director, and here's the things that they'll be responsible for: researching, writing, editing, publishing content, website and other types of publications, including magazine and biweekly email. And so those are probably the most important things to know about this job. Down below are responsibilities, and if you read through this, actually what you'll see is that these really are qualifications for the job, and so this job's a little bit jumbled, but there's some good stuff in here. Researcher, writer on mental health issues is preferred. Somebody who can meet deadlines, somebody who's got a college degree, experience with certain editing software and web publishing tools are also assets. So down below here it says qualifications. This is actually information about the company. So again, a little bit of a jumbled up job ad, but enough information on here to help you target if you're looking for the right things. And what are those right things? So here's one that I marked up, and you'll see on here that there's some things highlighted in yellow and some in green. And this is what I teach my clients to do. So when you learn how to job hunt with me, the first thing you learn how to do is to look at job ads. And so the first thing to do is to go through and in one color, yellow in this case, highlight the things that are important on the job, things that tell you a little bit about the job and the work you'd be doing, and what your what kinds of tools and that sort of stuff. And so I've highlighted some of those things in yellow, and in the second step is to go through and highlight in a different color what you think they're actually trying to accomplish. A job is not just a set of skills and qualifications and experience requirements. It's literally a representation of some work that they have to get done. And so in here, in almost all job ads, are clues as to what they're trying to accomplish, what they're trying to get done. Once you've done this highlighting, the third step literally is to just take a step back and think about it. And if you think about it, what this really is an attempt to probably write more content than they've got people for. For some reason, they've got a lot more content for the next 3 months. They got to crank some serious volume out. Maybe somebody went on a leave, maybe somebody's out, who knows? But they've got to do some work. It's a 3-month contract, and so if I was to summarize and choose the things that I was going to focus on as I targeted my marketing to this company, I would focus on 3 things. First of all, publication of content front to back. So they're looking for somebody that in a group setting can research, can write, can edit, can publish, and do so literally just stepping into the job. This is not a ramp up thing. This is stepping into the job. Second, I would focus on whether or not I've written website, and print publication content. And third, have I written about mental health issues? So these seems to me to be the most important things in the job ad. So frankly, if you didn't match all of these things, if you hadn't done all these things, you didn't feel like these were really right down the center for you, then my advice to you as a job seeker would probably be to keep moving and go find one that is a really good match for you. A lot of people don't get responses back because frankly they're applying to the wrong jobs. But as long as you have a good number of these things that are listed in yellow here, and you really think you match the things that are in green, again, you should be able to do some things to target your marketing so that the employer sees that you're a very obvious choice for this job. So let's look now at the resume that she sent initially. Here it is. Pretty standard stuff. Here's her name and contact information at the top. She's got an objective, and in this case, it's good because her objective matches. We'll talk a little bit in a minute about whether objective is the right way to go, but at least she's got a match here. She's looking for contract and for freelance writing assignments. She's got her education here at the top. She's got English and again, some formal education in journalism. And then here's a whole year's worth of experience as a freelance journalist, which is great. So her most recent job really matches the job at hand. She's been a staff writer, been an editor, done some other freelance writing for a couple of years, and then was actually a staff reporter for newspapers, and even has won some awards. There's some great awards that she wrote or that she got, and for articles that she wrote, and of course she has references. So, what do you think of this resume? Is it a bad resume? No, it's not a bad resume. It's pretty good. Again, there's some things that she could have done differently, but what she really missed out on was the chance to really link herself directly with this job. I'm not sure how she does this normally, but a lot of job seekers make the same mistake in that they write one resume and then they tailor bits and pieces of the cover letter and then expect that an employer will want to hire them or want to hire the right person badly enough to read between the lines. And frankly, my friend, if you're thinking the same thing, nobody really reads between the lines anymore. They're just too busy. They get too many resumes. So the goal for you as you write this should be, again, figure out what's in the manager's head based on what's in the job ad, and then figure out how you can make your resume the most obvious choice in the stack. And so here's some things she could have